Greetings everyone! I'm back making videos, finally. So this video celebrates my 1,200 plus subscribers in YouTube. Thank you. And also to the 10,500 Asian professionals that I have connected over the past week. Thank you so much. I have an FB page. It's a baby page. I had it for a week. And in 3 days, just in 3 days, I had so many interactions, almost 83 to 85 interactions with people all around Asia. I am really grateful about being able to connect to each one of you. And to some people, having 300 to 400 likes and followers in FB page may be too small, but for me, having 1 or 2 students, that's more than enough. So I am focused on my content mainly on discussing grammar, IELTS, and also on tips on how you can hit higher band scores. When you prepare for an IELTS exam, you are probably wondering, what's the best thing to do? Do I need a coach? Do I need to do self-study? I would say you will need both. You will need to do self-study, so that's self-activity, things that you do independently. But no matter how much effort you put in your self-study or in your self-preparation, you will need someone to guide you, to mentor you. Someone who can give you an honest feedback. Because it's essential that one person can assess you so that you will know the things that you will need to improve. You might be studying something, but maybe in your application there's something wrong with it, or there's something that you can improve more. So have an IELTS coach or have a mentor who can guide you. So there are so many people just in Asia alone, so many people who would like to practice speaking. So do that. Connect to professionals all over Asia, because it's important that you can practice English. If you can't practice it at home, connect to some people outside your home country. And trust me, this process is really, really good, because I did it and I'm still doing it actually. It's just wonderful. You just don't exchange ideas, you exchange culture, you exchange language itself, you exchange relationship, being from a student that you're trying to coach, or from a professional that you are trying to help, to a friend that you would like to pass IELTS. Their dreams become my dream. So isn't it nice that you have a coach who can think like that? The real business is to make sure that you will be able to pass. And I'm so happy to so many of my students, or to so many of the professionals who were able to connect with me and became my friends. So there are 2 things that we need to do. First is focus. And the other one, practice. Practice and focus, they need to go together. There is another F in our life that may come along the way. Maybe will go with us side by side, but it is normal. It is normal to be frustrated. You'll be frustrated because you have been practicing for a month, for 2 months, and nothing is happening. So try to assess yourself. What went wrong? Are you doing self-study only? Do you have a coach? Are you understanding your coach? Are you able to connect to the person who is teaching you, or who is trying to coach you or mentor you? Because if not, then you are maybe wasting your time. In the self-study activities that I will share to you, I'd like you to remember that you have to listen, you have to speak, you have to read, and you have to write using the English language. Watch anything in English. Be exposed to the English language. So the right exposure is important. So what can we do in listening? Let's have that first, okay? So listening, you can do the internet-based listening activities includes going to YouTube, listening to TEDx, listening to speeches, or watching movies, English movies. Some people would say, "Oh, I like watching series." That's okay. As long as that is in English, there is no problem. Sitcoms in English. Of course, watch news in English. CNN, BBC, ABC, watch it. It would be good for you. What else? Docus. You can watch docus in English. So let's have reading. The self-study activities in reading includes reading newspapers in English. It's easy right now. You can just go over the internet. You can just go and search for the news because some of the news have totally shifted to online news. You can read online and it's going to be easier. And it's like very accessible for everyone. So I don't think that's a problem to read news online, especially in English. Read magazines in English, books, novels that you like, but most importantly, focus on the things that interest you the most. Okay. Because I would say read anything and everything under the sun. But if you don't love reading, we have a problem with that. You have to love reading. Other people are buying and collecting books, but they're untouched. They look perfect from the day they bought the books. So a very good book is a book that has been used and overused. So even if I would say that read everything, but you don't love reading, then we have a problem. So focus on your interest first. What do you like? Read something in your field, but in English. Let's love reading and appreciate reading. And there are reading techniques that I made already. Tips on how you will answer IELTS reading. You can check on that. And try to follow blogs. Follow blogs that interest you. You like cooking? Is that a skill that you like? So follow blogs that are in English. Now let's have writing. Write emails. Try, practicing writing emails to a friend, or comment on Facebook using English. Post on Facebook. Use your social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Post anything in English. So just to practice the language. Try to post something in English. Leave a comment. Read blogs and leave a comment in English. Just to practice. Speaking. Now, speaking for some Asian professionals, of course, to those people who reached me, thank you so much. I appreciate you telling your problem as to your issues in speaking, which includes you can't use the language at home. Some people, they just don't use it at home. So if that is the case, we have a solution for that. You can connect to some Asian professionals. They also need or having the same problem. They don't have a speaking partner. So find a speaking partner, a speaking buddy online. Connect to other professionals in Asia, outside your home country. And trust me, I did this already, and it's just so wonderful. It's the real gain in this process, to have a support in what you are doing. Okay. So we need support. So we find people who have the same goal. How do you connect to people outside your country just to practice speaking? Use again the platforms: Skype, Messenger, FaceTime, WhatsApp, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet. There are so many platforms, and to say the least that you can't connect to one is just impossible. So I'd like to push you to find someone outside your country, because that is really sure that you too can speak and practice the language. So I hope you'll be able to find your conversation buddy. If you can't find a conversation buddy, let me know and I'll help you connect to other professionals. Thank you so much.